Hi, I'm Allison. I am here to do my May TBR, not TBR, wrap up. I haven't been on BookTube in a long time, so I thought I would start again. So, first book I read in May was Collide by Gail McHugh. And, hello. And, this book is about a girl whose mother died, and she meets this guy and start dating. They move to New York City. And then she meets her and her boyfriend move to New York City. And then she meets his best friend. The girl's name is Gary. And the boyfriend's name is Dylan. And then she meets a guy named Gavin Blake. And things go from there. Yeah. So that's and there is it's a duology, this. And yeah. So this was the first book I read in May. And then the second book I read in May was Kate Morton's The Clockmaker's Daughter. This one is about this girl. She works in the archives of a building, and they find like old stuff, and she finds a satchel, and then she goes on a quest to find out about this satchel, and she comes across this cabin, and yeah, I don't really remember much about it. I read it at the beginning of May, and so, but it's Collide I gave 4 stars. This I gave 4 stars, I believe. I have my book here. Let's see. Yes, I gave 4 stars. And then I listened to I read and listened to A Game of Thrones. This book, it's a big book. Took me a while to read it, but yeah, everybody knows Game of Thrones. And then I read Anne Green Gables. I've never read this. Was the first time I read this book. And I've seen all the movies, and I love this book. I gave it a 4 stars, I believe. I gave Game of Thrones a 3 stars. And then I read The Hobbit, and I listened to it as well. And I gave this one, give The Hobbit 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I've never read The Hobbit before, but I've seen the movies. And I really enjoyed it. So, yeah. And then I read The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton. And I gave this one 4 stars as well. Yeah, 4 stars. Yeah, and then the last book I read this month in May was Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte, and I do not like this book at all. I gave it 3 stars, I believe. What did I give? 3 stars. I did not like this book. Found it slow, found it boring. Was not a fan of the romance in it. I liked her husband better than, what was his name? Heathcliff. Yeah. Yeah, I did not like it. I didn't know if there was another cat behind me. So, yeah, so that, and I am currently reading We Need to Talk About Kevin by Lionel Shriver. And so far it's interesting. But I guess you'll hear more in my June wrap up. I don't do TBRs because I'm a mood reader. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. I will talk to you later. Subscribe, like, comment. I will talk to you later. Hopefully I will be more prepared next month. Bye.